I feel so bad for Boba. Ooh, was that the kid's future gaffy stick? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Man, I really like this series. In this video, we're going to break down and give my opinion on The Book of Boba Fett, Episode 3. Let's go. Welcome back to the Old Head Reviews channel. As always, I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2 E's, no Y. You heard me. That's 2 E's, no Y. Let's get into it. But first, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we go up in the algorithms. With that out the way, let's dive in. As we open up to Episode 3, Boba gets a visit from one of his townspeople. That townspeople tells him he's not respected, which we kind of all figured with some of the moves that he's trying to do. It's going to be an uphill battle for him to gain respect in this town. Boba Fett immediately confronts the cyborg biker gang. Now, the girl is rumored to be Ardna Lynn. First appeared in a video game back in the day. Not confirmed to be here in the series, but we're thinking that's who she might be. He strikes a deal between the two and doesn't kick the biker gang out. He actually takes them on to start being part of his crew, which I think that was a dope move, but I'm worried about what the water hoarder feels about it. Next, we cut to a back-to-tank flashback. In this flashback, Boba Fett is riding one of the Tusken Raiders' mammoths, or whatever you call them. He goes over to meet and collect tribute from the Pike Syndicate. The Pike Syndicate says they have no problem, but they're not going to pay it twice, meaning that there's another group accepting tribute for protection in that area. Boba Fett says, no problem. When I come back, you'll never have to worry about them again. As Boba Fett is returning back to the Tusken Raider camp, he sees smoke. And unfortunately, that JL biker gang from back in episode 1 and 2 seems to have came back and burnt the whole encampment. So, of course, Boba Fett gives them a proper burial, even down to putting their weapons on there and that cute little branch that was going to be the baby Tusken's future gaffy stick. I felt so sad for him in that moment. And once again, you tie emotion into the lead character, you get the viewer. His dream is interrupted and almost treated as a nightmare as the tank is yanked open and we see none other than Black Chrysanthemum. Man, they get to banging ASAP. And the whole time, I just kept saying, oh my God. I was mystified about the strength that Black Chrysanthemum had. He needed help to fight him. Well, fortunately, Boba Fett has been building up his gang. So the Gregorian guards come in, the cyborg bike gang, they come in. They end up wrestling him down into the Rancor trap, which is like a sigh of relief. Now he's locked down in there. We get a visit. Jabba the Hutt's cousins, the twins, they come to apologize, saying that they sent Black Chrysanthemum to kill him, but they want to apologize. And as a sign of their apology, they give Boba Fett his very own Rancor, delivered by Danny Trejo, which is a plus. Boba Fett offers to return Black Chrysanthemum to them, but they say he can also keep them as tribute. They say that they're getting off the world because another crime boss is taking claim to the area and they don't want no smoke. Boba Fett ends up releasing Black Chrysanthemum. Now, last week, I thought they may fight. Well, they fought, and now I'm starting to think they're going to team up in the future. After the twins leave, Boba Fett and Danny Trejo's character end up doing like a bonding ceremony with the Rancor. The bonding ceremony is then ended by Boba Fett's droid telling him that the mayor is busy for a month or two out. Boba Fett and Fennec Shand put on their gear and they go directly over to the mayor's office. They get a little pushback at the front door and then they end up breaking into the back room anyway to find the mayor gone. They run back out front and find the mayor's errand boy dipping out in a speeder. So Boba Fett's new gang, the cyborg crew, hop on their bikes and they lay chase. They end up catching him and then they come find out that the mayor is working for the Pike Syndicate. And then we see the Pike Syndicate gang arriving in Mos Espa. Let me talk about some of the things I loved. Like, I loved the battle between Black Chrysanthemum and Boba Fett. I mean, I was along for the ride, yelling audibly out loud while watching the episode alone. I love that in Boba Fett's pursuit of being a crime boss that leads by respect, has gained a gang, specifically the cyborg biker crew. It gives him a crew and people to do some of the things that he may not be willing to do. I also love, again, this crime world element, like how the twins had to leave because they're worried about a boss bigger than them or Boba Fett. Boba Fett initially going to have to face them. Some of that crime boss stuff is, I think, this series meat and potatoes. If I had to critique anything, I would just say the cyborg biker gangs bike aesthetics. They kind of look like what are they, Vespas? They kind of look like them silly mopeds people ride over in Europe. They just don't look as aggressive or like they belong in Mos Espa, that rundown, dusty city. But that's me nitpicking. That we're talking about a small visual aesthetic that makes me a little thrown off. So overall, when we add in the emotional tie of Boba Fett watching his Tusken Raider encampment be burned up, with Boba getting his own Rancor, Boba Fett and Black Chrysanthemum fighting, and me still hanging on wondering, ooh, how is the Pike Syndicate going to threaten Boba's existence, and how's Boba going to get out of it? All right, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm a fanboy of Star Wars, and this episode gave me tons of the things that I loved. The one complaint I had was, the aesthetics of the bikes made, and that is a small deduction. But so far, like in my mind, each episode is outdoing the next. Now, are they going to be able to continue that way all the way through the season? I'm not sure. But so far, so good. That'll be it for this week's breakdown of episode 3 of the Book of Boba Fett. And please, I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode down in the comments section. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And other than that, I'm going to be out. This is Old Head Reviews. Once again, appreciate the support. Peace.